Hey guys, we shall continue with the problems. So this time x of n is n into 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. So we shall try to solve this problem. So what is our aim here? I have to find its Z transform and ROC using appropriate properties of Z transform. Okay, fine. What I'll do is I'll take this part as g of n. So let the intermediate signal g of n is 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. So what happens to x of n now? So x of n is n into g of n, right? G of n is this part. Okay, now I'll take Z transform on both sides. Take Z transform on both sides. So Z transform of x of n is equal to Z transform of n into g of n. Okay, now what is this property? Z transform of n into x of n. It is multiplication by ramp, right? What is the Z transform of n into x of n? It is minus z into d by dz of Z transform of x of n, right? So it is basically minus z into d by dz of x of z, but x of z can be written as Z transform of x of n. Okay. Now if I apply this property here, so what do I get? Z transform of x of n is x of z. This is equal to Z transform of n into g of n. So it is minus z into d by dz of Z transform of, so x of n I have here, it has to be g of n. Okay, so x of z is equal to minus z into d by dz of Z transform of, what is g of n? It is 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Okay, so x of z is equal to minus z into d by dz of, so I can write this as Z transform of 1 by 3 power n u of n into z power minus 1. So I wrote this part as this. Okay, so how did I write this? This is because of time shift property, right? What is the Z transform of x of n minus n naught? It is nothing but x of z into z power minus n naught, right? So this is equal to, instead of writing x of z, I can write it as Z transform of x of n into z power minus n naught. Okay, I can write like this now. So if this is the case, what is the Z transform of x of n minus 1? This is nothing but what? Z transform of x of n into z power minus 1, right? So that's what I applied here. So I think I have explained this in problem 1 or 2. You can check it. So I can do like this only if this is also n minus 1 and this is also n minus 1. If this is u of n minus 1 and if this is 1 by 3 power n, I cannot apply like this. Okay, so this is the transform of x of n, Z transform of x of n into z power minus 1. So how many times I shifted? So minus 1 is here, so minus 1 I applied here. Similarly minus 1 is here, so I applied minus 1 z power minus 1. So I can do like this. Okay, fine. So what do I end up? X of z is equal to minus z into d by dz of, what is the Z transform of a power n u of n? It is z divided by z minus a, and what is a? A is 1 by 3, right? Into left out term is z power minus 1. Okay, and what is the ROC? Magnitude of z is greater than 1 by 3, right? Because Z transform of a power n u of n is z divided by z minus a, magnitude of z is greater than a, and a is 1 by 3. Fine. So this two cancels out. I end up with x of z is equal to minus z into d by dz of 1 divided by z minus 1 by 3 with magnitude of z greater than 1 by 3. Okay, so this is of the form u by v. So it is v square, numerator is v differentiation of u minus u differentiation of v, right? So x of z is equal to minus z into, denominator is v square, z minus 1 by 3 whole square, v, it is z minus 1 by 3, differentiation of u, differentiation of constant is 0, minus u, it is 1, differentiation of v, differentiation of z minus 1 by 3 is 1, right? 1 minus 0, which is 1, right? So this end up with minus z into, so this is 0, so I minus 1 divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole square. So these two cancels out. So I end up with z divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole square. With ROC, you have to carry the ROC. Magnitude of z is greater than 1 by 3. We shall take up one more problem. Here x of n is n square 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Previously it was n into 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Now it is n square into. Okay. So solution. So I can write this as x of n is equal to n into 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. So I just looked at this n square as n into n. So now I'll call let g of n is equal to this part. So n into 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Okay. So because I know it's a transform, this is nothing but our previous problem, right? Okay. So x of n I can write it as n into g of n. So now it is, what is the next step? So take z transform on both sides. So what do I get? Z transform of x of n is equal to z transform of n into g of n. So z transform of, okay, I can write it as directly x of z is equal to, what is z transform of n into x of n? It is minus z into d by dz of z transform of x of n, right? So I can write it as minus z into d by dz of z transform of g of n. Correct now? So next step is minus z into d by dz of z transform of, what is g of n? N into 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Okay. So x of z is equal to minus z into d by dz of, see I have the result which I have done it in the previous problem, so I will directly copy it here. In your case you have to solve it and then write it here. Okay. So what is this? It is z divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole square. It is z divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole square with ROC, magnitude of z is greater than 1 by 3. So x of z is equal to minus z into, so this is uv form, so it is v square v differentiation of u minus u differentiation of v. So it is z minus 1 by 3 square, it's square, it is z power minus 1, z minus 1 by 3 whole power 4. So v is z minus 1 by 3 whole square, differentiation of u, differentiation of z is 1, minus u, so u is z, into differentiation of v, it is 2 times z minus 1 by 3. Okay, and differentiation of z minus 1 by 3 is 1 minus 0, which is 1, right? Which is 1. Okay, so x of z is equal to minus z, I keep it as it is. I have z minus 1 by 3 whole square and I have z minus 1 by 3, so I will take one z minus 1 by 3 common into, so z minus 1 by 3 minus of 2z, right? So whole divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole power 4. So 1 z minus 1 by 3, 1 here and here cancels out. So I end up with x of z is equal to minus z into z minus 1 by 3 minus 2z whole divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole cube. So x of z is equal to, so minus z into, so this is minus 2 times z plus 1 times z is minus 1 times z minus 1 by 3 whole divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole cube. So x of z is equal to, if I take this minus inside, z into z plus 1 by 3 whole divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole cube. You have to carry the ROC, magnitude of z is greater than 1 by 3. So we shall take up one more problem. The sequence is x of n is equal to 1 by 2 into n square plus n into 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Okay, the thing is, no, this looks complicated. Basically, previous two problems which I solved is actually combination of this sequence. Okay, so the thing is, no, if I solve this sequence directly, it's difficult to convince you. So what I did was I splitted this problem into 2, which I did it in the previous two problems. That is nothing but the combination of this problem. Okay, you see that. So solution. So x of n, I can split this signal, right? 1 by 2 times n square times this signal 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1 plus 1 by 2 times n into this signal, right? So it is nothing but 1 by 2 times n square times 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1 plus 1 by 2 into n into 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. Okay, so if I take Z transform on both sides, Z transform on both side, so it is Z transform of x of n is equal to 1 by 2 times, it's a constant, I can take it outside, Z transform of n square 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1, which was the previous problem here. So plus 1 by 2 times Z transform of, so n into 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1, which we have solved it in previously, right? See, this is not as simple as what I have put it here. The thing is, no, if you are solving it from the beginning, you have to solve this problem, you have to solve this problem, and then you have to combine it. But here in my case, I have solved it these two in the previous two problems, so I can directly apply here. Okay, so what is the transform of x of n? X of z, right? So 1 by 2 times, what is the z transform of n square 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1? It is here. So n square 1 by 3 power n minus 1 u of n minus 1. It is z into z plus 1 by 3. So it is z into z plus 1 by 3 whole divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole square. What is its ROC? Magnitude of z is greater than 1 by 3, right? Plus 1 by 2 into. So what is the z transform of this sequence? It is 1 by 2 times z divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole square, right? And what is its ROC? Magnitude of z is greater than 1 by 3. Okay, fine. So if I have two ROCs, what is the combined ROC? Combined ROC is intersection of these two. Since these two ROC are same, so my combined ROC is magnitude of z is greater than 1 by 3. Okay, now, so I have to simplify this in such a way that I can recognize poles and zeros. You have to do that. Okay, so x of z is equal to, did I miss something? Yes, this is cube. Fine. So numerator, what I'll do is, I have z minus 1 by 3 cube, I have z minus 1 by 3 square. So I'll add one more z minus 1 by 3 so that I can take common denominator. So z minus 1 by 3 cube. So when I add z minus 1 by 3 to the numerator in the second term, what I end up with 1 by 2 times z into z plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 2 into z minus 1 by 3. Okay, so this is equal to, if I take 1 by 2 z common, I end up with z plus 1 by 3 into z minus 1 by 3, and denominator is z minus 1 by 3 whole cube. Sorry, I have plus here. So x of z is equal to 1 by 2z into, so it is z plus 1 by 3 plus z minus 1 by 3. So plus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 cancels out. So z minus 1 by 3 whole cube. This happens to be 1 by 2z into z plus z. So 2z whole divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole cube. So this is equal to 2 cancels out. So z square divided by z minus 1 by 3 whole cube with magnitude of z is greater than 1 by 3.